What a nice Christian movie. This movie really touched my heart. This is the best movie I have ever watched. So how is your fiance? By the grace of God, he's good. I'm happy to hear that. Mom, I thank you for being with me all this time, as I'm going to marry soon. I'll make sure even when I become a businesswoman, I will make all my efforts to send money to you and Dad. Aw, thank you, my dear. Rose, where are you going to? I'm going to meet Louis. Okay, just be safe.
I'm coming. Oh! Hi, darling. How was your day?
Hi, Louis. My day was fine.
Good. Let's enter the car.
What are you looking for?
Never mind, I found it. It was my car keys. Nice food we ate. Okay, I wanted to tell about our wedding. I will talk to my father to help me for the budget for our wedding. So I'm asking you to please also ask your parents for the preparation of our marriage, okay?
Okay, I'll make sure to tell my mom.
Hello there. How's the wedding planning going? That's what I was about to tell you. It's going well, but I'm a bit stressed about the budget. I want everything to be perfect, but I don't want to overspend. Completely understandable. Have you already allocated funds to different aspects of the wedding? Yes, I've set aside money for the venue, catering, and my cloths, but I'm not sure how much to budget for things like flowers, decorations, and photography. Alright, let's break it down. Typically, flowers and decorations can range anywhere from 8% to 10% of your total budget. How does that sound to you? That seems reasonable. I definitely want the venue to look beautiful, but I don't want to spend a fortune on flowers. Great. Now, for photography, it's essential to invest in a good photographer to capture all the special moments. This can be around 10% to 12% of your budget. Does that fit within your plans? Yes, capturing memories is so important to us. We want to make sure we have amazing photos to look back on. Perfect. Now, let's talk about any other miscellaneous expenses you might encounter, like transportation, wedding favors, and music. It's a good idea to set aside around 5% to 7% of your budget for these extras. That makes sense. I hadn't thought about transportation yet, but I definitely want to make sure our guests can get to the venue easily. Absolutely. By breaking down your budget like this, we can ensure that you allocate funds to the most important aspects of your wedding while still staying within your overall budget. If you need any help adjusting or have any questions along the way, I'm here to help. Thank you so much, Dad. This has been really helpful. I feel much better knowing that we have a plan in place. You're welcome. I'm here to make this process as smooth and stress-free as possible for you. Let's create the wedding of your dreams without breaking the bank. Morning, honey.
Morning, love. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. I want to send you to this supermarket to buy me bread with jam. Will you be able to do that?
It's okay with me. Just give me the money to buy it.
Okay.
So, why don't you have any kids yet? I mean, aren't you a good Christian? Well, it's just not in the cards for us right now. But we're trusting in God's timing. Oh, come on. God's timing? Sounds more like God's forgetfulness. I thought Christians were all about be fruitful and multiply. Ha. Yeah, well, maybe God just knows the world can't handle any more mini-me's of me running around. Or maybe he's just saving us all from another generation of bad jokes. Hey, I'll have you know, my bad jokes are a blessing to this world. If you say so. But seriously, you should get on that baby-making train soon before it leaves the station without you. Thanks for the reminder, But I think I'll stick to trusting in God's plan for now. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be blessed with a mini-me of your own to appreciate my jokes. Ha. Let's hope not. One of you is enough. Fair enough. But hey, at least I'm not contributing to overpopulation, right? Nonsense.
Oh, so quick. You look provoked. What happened?
I just don't understand, Lewis. It's been 5 years already. When is God going to bless us with a baby?
Honey, you know we've been praying about this. We have to trust in God's timing.
But how much longer do we have to wait? Everyone around us is having babies, and here we are, still waiting.
I know it's hard, but we have to be patient. God has a plan for us, and it might not align with our timeline.
I just feel like we're doing something wrong. Maybe we're not praying hard enough, or maybe there's some sin in our lives blocking us from having a child.
Don't say that. We're doing everything we can, and we're living our lives the best we can according to God's will.
But what if we're not meant to have children? What if this is God's way of telling us that parenthood isn't in our future?
I refuse to believe that. God wouldn't put this desire in our hearts if He didn't intend to fulfill it. We just have to keep trusting Him and His plan for our family.
I know you're right, but it's just so hard to keep waiting.
I understand, darling. But let's lean on each other and continue to pray together. God hears our prayers, and He will answer them in His own time. Oh God, please help me.
Oh, hello Rose. How are you doing? I'm not doing well. What could be the problem? I just don't understand. Why me? Why can't I have what seems to come so easily to everyone else? I know, it's incredibly unfair. But you can't blame yourself. It's not your fault. But who else can I blame? Who else can I be angry at? I feel like I've been betrayed by the one who's supposed to have all the answers. You mean God? Yes, exactly. I've prayed, I've begged, I've done everything I can think of. And still, nothing. No miracle, no sign, no baby. What kind of higher power would deny a woman the one thing she wants most? It's hard to understand. But maybe there's a reason, something we can't see right now. I don't want to hear about reasons or lessons or whatever else people try to tell me. I just want a child. Is that too much to ask? Of course not. It's a perfectly natural desire. Then why does it feel like I'm being punished? What did I do to deserve this? You didn't do anything wrong. Sometimes life is just cruel. Well, if that's the case, then I have every right to be angry. Angry at God, angry at the world, angry at everyone who gets to experience the joy of motherhood while I'm left empty-handed. And that's okay. It's okay to be angry, to grieve, to feel whatever you need to feel. Just know that I'm here for you, no matter what. Thank you. I appreciate that. But right now, I just need some time to be angry. Maybe eventually, I'll find a way to make peace with it. But for now, I'm going to let myself feel every ounce of this rage.
Hello. Hello, this is Pastor Mark speaking. Hello, Pastor Mark, this is Mr. Lewis. I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time. Not at all, Mr. Lewis. How can I assist you today? Well, Pastor, it's about my wife, Rose. She's been going through a tough time lately, and I think she needs some spiritual guidance. I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Lewis. Can you tell me a bit more about what's been happening? It's just that she's been feeling really down, Pastor. She's been struggling with waiting for God's timing in certain aspects of our life, and it's been affecting her greatly. I see. Waiting can indeed be difficult, especially when we're longing for something important to us. Have you both been praying about these concerns? We have, Pastor. But Rose is finding it hard to trust that God's timing is the right timing. She's been feeling quite impatient. Okay then. Please come at my office at 2 o'clock with your wife. From there I will be speaking to her privately. Thank you so much, Pastor Mark. Your support means a lot to us. 'Tis my pleasure, Mr. Lewis. We're here to support each other in times of need. I'll see you both soon. Okay. Darling, tomorrow we are going to visit Pastor Mark at his office at 2 o'clock. From there, be prepared.
I hear you.
Rose, thank you for meeting with me today. How have you been?
Thank you, Pastor Mark. I've been struggling lately, feeling impatient and unsure about where my life is headed.
I understand, Rose. Waiting for God's timing can be challenging, especially when we're eager for answers or direction. Can you share what's been weighing on your heart?
Pastor, it's just so hard to be patient. My husband and I have been trying for a baby for years now, and it feels like time is running out.
I understand, Rose. But remember, God's timing is always perfect. Waiting on Him allows for His plan to unfold in the most beautiful way.
But what if His timing doesn't align with ours? What if we never get the chance to experience parenthood?
Trusting in God's timing requires faith, Rose. It's about surrendering our desires to Him and believing that He knows what's best for us. Sometimes, His plans may differ from ours, but His wisdom surpasses our understanding.
I see what you're saying, Pastor. It's just hard to let go of control and trust that everything will work out according to God's plan.
I know it's not easy, Rose. But remember the story of Abraham and Sarah in the Bible. They waited many years for God to fulfill His promise of a child, and in His perfect timing, Isaac was born.
You're right, Pastor. Their story reminds me that God is faithful, even when our circumstances seem impossible. Thank you for reminding me to trust in His timing.
You're welcome, Rose. Let's continue to pray together and seek God's guidance as you and your husband wait for His perfect timing to welcome a baby into your lives. Are you done speaking with Pastor Mark?
Yes, we done. We can go now.
Okay, let's go.
Guess what?
You know I am not good at guessing.
I'm 1 month pregnant, my love. Can you believe it? After 11 long years, our prayers have finally been answered. Our little miracle is here.
I still can't wrap my head around it. It feels surreal. But I'm so grateful, beyond words. We've waited for this moment for so long.
It's like a dream come true. I can't help but thank God for this precious gift. Our patience and faith have been rewarded. Absolutely. Every moment of waiting, every tear shed, feels worth it now that we have our little angel in our arms. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude.
And to think of all the challenges we faced along the way. But through it all, we held on to hope and kept our faith strong. God's timing is truly perfect.
Yes, it is. Our baby is a testament to that. I thank God for blessing us with this beautiful soul, for trusting us to be parents.
Let's promise to cherish every moment with our baby, to nurture and guide them with love and faith. Our family is complete now, thanks to God's grace. Waiting for God's timing can be beneficial for several reasons. Trust in His plan. Believing that there is a divine plan gives us comfort and assurance that things will happen in the best possible way. Waiting for God's timing allows us to trust His plan rather than trying to force our own. Strengthens faith. Waiting for God's timing tests our patience and faith. It gives us the opportunity to deepen our relationship with God, knowing that He is in control and has our best interests at heart. Preparation. Sometimes, what we desire may not be in our best interest at the moment. Waiting allows us time to grow, learn, and prepare ourselves for what lies ahead. It gives us the chance to become the person we need to be to fully appreciate and handle the blessings in store for us. Avoids mistakes. Rushing into things without considering God's timing can lead to mistakes and regrets. Waiting allows us to make decisions with clarity and wisdom, guided by God's will rather than our own desires. Greater appreciation. When we wait for something we desire, it often increases our appreciation and gratitude once it finally arrives. We learn to value the blessings we receive more deeply when we understand the journey it took to get there. Overall, waiting for God's timing teaches us important lessons about trust, patience, and faith, ultimately leading to greater fulfillment and alignment with His purpose for our lives.